to be making some homemade banana pudding. It's one of my favorite desserts, but I have never made it. I don't even know how to make it. I got the recipe from somebody. So me and my sister, Sparkle, we're going to be making it together, and hopefully it comes out good. If it doesn't, then at least we tried. So let me pull up the recipe really fast. 1 second. Probably should have pulled this up before we started recording, but that's okay. That is okay. So these are the ingredients that you'll need for this dessert. You're gonna need instant pudding, or let me just read it off my phone. You're gonna need 1 large pack of vanilla instant pudding. So this is what that is. You can get it at H-E-B. I actually had no idea what this was. I had to ask somebody. There's other products similar to this that may confuse you, so make sure you do ask someone if you don't know what this is, because I don't think it'll come out right if you don't get this. So, and then you'll need half can of sweetened condensed milk, which I thought you could get in like the refrigerator aisle. Apparently not, it comes in a can. So this is what that looks like. Once again, ask somebody if you don't know what these products are, because I had no idea. You also need a teaspoon of vanilla extract. This is like the smallest. This is the smallest one I could find, and it's pretty expensive. It was like $4.99, so you could definitely use it for other desserts as well. Let me go ahead and grab the teaspoon. Also, you'll need cream cheese, 1 pack. I just got the basic kind, nothing fancy. Okay, and then what else? Let's see. A tub of Cool Whip, yummy stuff. And then you'll need 4 cups of milk. I'm just going to be using 2% reduced milk, but you can use whatever kind of milk you want, I guess. And then that's your basic ingredients that I got from the person who knows how to make it really well. But because I do like bananas, I'm going to be using bananas. And also, you'll want these wafers to put on top. These are just extras. They weren't included in the recipe, but I love bananas and I want a topping, so I'm going to go ahead and use these. Okay, so first, let me tell you how this person wrote the recipe. It is the worst recipe you'll ever read. I might as well have looked it up online. It says mix cream cheese with mixer until smooth and add all the ingredients and refrigerate overnight. Doesn't really tell you much, so
It sounds simple.
I'm gonna try it. Sounds simple. Let's see how simple it is. So, well, undo the cream cheese. Go ahead and pull the trash can over here, so
The trash
go
can
ahead
is
and
so
do this
full.
correctly. By the way, all these products I'm using are very fattening, so if this does come out well, try to make it like once a year, not every day. I love the smell of cream cheese. Makes me want a bagel right now. Actually, grab another spoon. I'm gonna need this one. I'm gonna try to not get any of this on my hand, but we shall see how that goes.
I'm using another sponge to scoop down.
So you're supposed to use a mixer for this, and I'm really scared to use my mixture, guys, because I don't have a bowl deeper than this. So since I don't have a bowl deeper than this, it's gonna splatter everywhere. So I usually use my hands instead of a mixer, but since the cream cheese is really thick, I'm gonna go ahead and try to use it, and if it doesn't work, then I'm using my hands, which I do for everything else, and it comes out okay. So that's another way you can go. Your hands are a great tool.
Okay, it's working this time.
No, control was to just mix it all in. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it one at a time and mix it in just because
You're afraid.
I'm afraid of everything just exploding. I don't want everything to explode. So there goes my vanilla, instant vanilla mix. I wish there was a level lower than 1. Oh God!
Oh, it's working. It's not working too well.
Yeah, this didn't work very well.
Use the whisk.
So, the hands it is.
Or the whisk, at least.
It's okay guys, your hands are a great tool. So is the whisk.
Uh-huh.
I just don't want it to get stuck though. If it gets stuck, don't do that. If it gets stuck, then okay. We're gonna put that aside,
Oh.
and I'm just gonna use my hands because that is how I roll. Maybe I will use the mixer again once I get all the ingredients in there. Maybe it won't like splash everywhere. Okay. Wondering what I should add in next.
I want to add in the vanilla mixture.
No, we'll do the vanilla last. How about the Ready Whip? Maybe it'll smooth things up. Actually, let's do the milk. Let's do the condensed milk. It says to use.
Ew, that's nasty.
It says to use only. That smells really good.
Where's the scissors?
It says to only use half of that can.
I'm gonna have the scissors.
But okay, so half of this can is what it says. So, yeah. Okay, I used half of it. I don't know where my sister went. And I did wash my hands before I started putting it in here. I just took a shower a little while ago, so don't worry. Where did you go?
To get the scissors to cut the Cool Whip.
Oh. Man, I should have taken my ring off.
Do you want me to take it off for you?
No, it's already in a mess now.
It smells really good.
I'm gonna put some more condensed milk in here just because doesn't taste. Yeah, I don't taste condensed milk. It doesn't taste that great.
How does it smell?
Don't know that you can cut yourself up. Okay. Pop that in there, and then I think it was 4 teaspoons of
vanilla.
or 4 cups of milk. So you can use your measuring cups for this part. This is 1 cup. I don't have fancy schmancy measuring cups.
Be careful.
I don't cook that much.
Or bake that much. You cook.
I do cook, I don't bake. I'm not a baker at all.
You make
There goes 1
really
cup.
big. You make really good. Can I pour it the other one?
Yeah, be careful though. It's not good anywhere. There goes 2 cups. My hands are freezing cold right now. 3 cups.
And 1 more cup.
Now it just feels nasty and it's cold and I can't feel my fingers. Okay, last cup of milk. Oh, I splashed it. Okay. Now for that, it's only 1 teaspoon, and I don't have proper measuring cup for this. So honestly, I just use a teaspoon. I hate these little stickers that put on everything.
Make sure that that's on.
Multitasking here. Okay. Got it. I can smell it. It smells good. Alright. Hold it over here so.
Siento tener.
Okay. That's that. Go ahead and put that in the sink. So got the vanilla extract in there. And I did say I'm going to use bananas. So let's cut or let's peel 2 of those bananas.
2 of those?
Yeah. I really feel like I should be using the mixer because you're gonna have to it doesn't matter if your hands freeze, you're just gonna have to keep.
Do you want me to?
There's chunks in here. No. Bring the cutting board over here and a knife.
A butter knife?
Butter knife and the cutting board.
I want to cut them.
Let me show you how first. So you'll want to cut the ends off. Let me do one and then you can do the second one, okay? And then you want to cut them very thin. So that way.
This banana accidentally split in half.
I just cut them into little circles. I guess you can cut them however you want. I prefer circles.
Then accidentally split into 3.
Just go ahead and keep the ends.
Alright, ready to go. So like this.
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna throw the bananas in there. A lot of people don't use actual bananas in their banana pudding, which I find very odd. But I like bananas. These bananas are going bad anyways if no one eats them. So I'm not gonna use that one. So we're gonna go ahead and use these. I'm surprised to see how this is going to become pudding because it is very liquidy right now. It's very liquidy. So I'm praying the finished product comes out to be the ones I've tasted before because it's been, ooh, I got it all over me. That's why I never bake. Okay. So now you can, I'm making one for our house and then I'm taking one to a friend. So I have 2 different dishes I'm going to pour it in. Of course the bigger one for home. I'm just going to pour it. Hopefully this goes well. Refrigerate them overnight, which is the annoying part. So it's not like an hour and a half we can eat them. So tomorrow morning we can eat them. Gotta wash my hands.
They put it in the fridge. No, you spilled it on me.
Sorry, it's just water.
I know.
Can you do me a favor and put that in the sink and then put the cutting board where it belongs? Okay, the last thing we're gonna do where we stick them in the fridge overnight is we're gonna put these wafers on them, which you don't have to do if you don't like them. I personally don't like wafers, but But the only time I do like them is when they are in banana pudding. So yeah, I won't continue that way. There you go. So you just kind of grab them and you like stick them on top, all over the pudding. Hopefully it turns out good. Okay, got them in one. Get out the foil. I think homemade banana pudding is the best, even though I've never personally ever homemade it before this. My friends have, and I always go back to seconds and thirds, and even the next day. I'm not kidding you. I had banana pudding one time at a shop, and it was so gross. I swear, they just smushed bananas together and they called it banana pudding. It was probably the most disgusting thing ever. So yeah, I prefer homemade. So I'll give y'all a close look. This is how that looks. And this is how that one looks. And then we're gonna now stick foil on top of them. No, not yet. We're gonna stick foil on top of them. So we can stick them in the fridge overnight. So be careful once you do stick the wafers on them. I don't know if you have to put foil on them, honestly. I'm just going to, because it seems like something you would do, I guess. Oh my gosh. You know what we forgot?
What?
The Cool Whip.
Oh.
OMG. Okay.
Seriously, we have 1 minute and 18 seconds until it stops recording, so you might want to hurry up.
So we have 1 minute and 18 seconds till it stops recording. And I forgot the Cool Whip. So talk about someone who doesn't know how to cook or bake at all. So I'm going to redo all, I'm just going to take the wafers off of it, stick it in my mixing bowl again. And then I'm going to add the Cool Whip in there, and then I'm going to stick them back in pans, and then I'm going to foil them up and stick them in the fridge. So yeah, this is like probably the worst recipe video you've watched, and you're probably laughing your head off right now. Okay, so I'm going to do this. See y'all later. Bye. Bye. Oh, I knew I was forgetting. Alrighty, y'all. It is the morning after, and I think the pudding came out pretty well. It looks exactly how it is supposed to look. So I'm gonna put some in there. It should be chunky like that. And that is the finishing product. Hope y'all's turned out as good as ours did.